There aren't many places left in Michigan where you can find entire forests of trees that are more than 150 feet tall and more than 100 years old. In tonight's Hometown Tourist, Kaylin Franks takes you to Hartwick Pine State Park, where the nature is amazing.
Hello friends, Hometown Tourists. We are visiting one of my favorite spots. We are in Grayling at Hartwick Pines State Park. If you've never been and you are a lover of the outdoors or just seeing some amazing trees and forests, you can't miss it. Let's kick it off.
Hartwick Pines became a state park officially in 1935, but it was donated to the state of Michigan in 1927 by Karen Hartwick, named after her husband, who died in World War I.
This state park is perfect for a northern Michigan day trip. The visitor center is educational and has plenty to see to kick off a visit.
We have a historic logging museum. They walk through there, learn a little bit about Michigan's logging history, the white pine logging era.
But the pines are the stars of the show here. Meandering paths through this towering forest cannot be missed.
A forest is called a certain forest depending on the species of trees in it. Here we have an old growth forest, and so the term old growth refers, of course, to the age of the trees, a lack of regeneration in the understory, so you don't have a lot of small little plants and trees growing because it's shaded. It's a closed canopy.
At well over 150 feet tall, the trees here are some of the largest of their kind in the country.
Large diameter trees that are evenly spaced apart you can see for great distances in an old growth forest, and so it's unique because our 49 acres of old growth forest is the last remaining contiguous tract of old growth forest in the northern lower peninsula.
Aged between 350 and 400 years old, the quiet of the forest allows for both a good stretch of the legs and a few moments to just take it all in.
These trees won't be here in another 100 years, most likely.
It's a tourist destination that sits in our backyard. Just a few minutes from I-75 in Grayling, Hartwick Pines State Park is out of this world.
We love this park. There's a sense of calmness in the old growth forest. The wind, as it whispers through the trees, they sound like they're talking to you. It's scenic, warm and cozy. It's something that people feel at home.
The state park is definitely a must-see for anyone just headed up north on I-75 or if you're in the Grayling area. And once you stand next to these giants, it really puts it all in perspective just how small we are in this big universe of ours. All the information for Hartwick Pines State Park is on our website. It is right in Grayling. You can't miss it. I'm Kaylin Franks for Hometown Tourist.